Hello, this is the Total Waffle Show, and we come on the cusp of turn 34, but before we get there, we have a battle to deal with. Dane's Halls is being attacked mercilessly by some marauders who really should know better. I'm actually just tempted to auto-resolve this particular battle because, I mean, really, they have no business being up in our business. I mean, look at these defenders. They alone could handily outnumber and outflank these foes, but we also have halberdiers coming in. You know what? Let's take it to the battlefield. It'll be satisfying to start the day off with a little bit of anti-goblin action. Welcome to Dane's Halls, as it will be from now on. We have reconstructed this place in our own image, so it now has walls, and we'll still have a few fires that we need to put out, but trust me, our teams are working on it. It's just that they've been interrupted by an enemy that is, as of yet, seemingly out of sight. Okay, but I would expect them to emerge somewhere around these breaches that we have around here. Let's keep our most, shall we say, battered troops as, well, strategic reserves essentially, and we can thus keep a decent little garrison here, a decent little garrison there. Placing some along this might be okay. We'll just see what we can do, you know? We have sort of our bodyguard units here, which are probably the best units we have for dealing with their bodyguard unit, and that is the main threat here. It's not that we won't have other troops in other places, but we can easily deploy them as we see fit. Let's make a little barricade here to control that space, and you know, if somehow they get through all of our many troops, then they'll be forced to go up here, where we have axe throwers and halberdiers waiting for them. Yeah, I think that's going to be how we do it. So where are our foes hiding?
Look! Friendly banners! Our reinforcements arrive!
How nice of them.
The enemy should know when the odds are hopeless.
Oh, they have revealed themselves.
The enemy approaches.
Okay, let's have our troops march toward us. That'll be step one, I suppose. And then, let's have a look at these. Okay, they're coming around our damaged wall section, as I sort of suspected they would. So, these archers might want to go over here.
How about some fighting?
Can you shoot these buggers? Yes, you can, and you do. Do more.
Positions.
Can you go out this gate? Because then we can ambush them.
Line it up.
If they want to come through here, that's
How
fine
about
by
some
me.
fighting?
We'll send some miners at them. Hello, polearm infantry.
Keep those spears ready.
Mahaha. I don't
The enemy is out.
believe our halberdiers will even get here in time for helping us. Oh, look at that.
Dwarves.
Can you guys fire at them, or do you feel obstructed? Okay, some of you can, although you're not really hitting much, so come see, come ça, it doesn't seem to have a great effect, but
How about some fighting?
alright, the hill is making it so that we are sort of on even keel with this High Chieftain's Guard, which is pretty impressive for our mining friends. But of course we mean to turn it decisively in our favour when we arrive in force. Yes, everybody, yell at them. I guess the miners have some anti-armor capabilities, which is very handy. I don't know, they might have some anti-armor capabilities, but looking at how it's all developing, I'm not even convinced of that. Can I get these archers to go somewhere and be productive members of society? Okay, lining them up properly is a little bit of a challenge, but we manage. And here come the Baruch Guard. Just the fellows for falling into the back of our enemies. That will probably see them upended. Oh, and the others come. Ah. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I approve. I approve. Right. So we have lost in the realm of 35 people, with prospects of recovering a few of them. I think it's acceptable. Can we manage to bring in that last fella? Yeah, sorry archers, I think I want you to stop shooting. Huh? Are you catching them? Are you doing what you should? Come on guys. Right, right, we did it. And we're done with them. Well, it strikes me as if there's just nothing left to be pursued. Pursue enemies, leave none alive, show no mercy, and let bloodshed motivate your soldiers. Let's just loot the battlefield. I think that's perfectly fine. Either that or replenish by 1%, but that's only 1%. It's not a major battle. We'll take a little tiny bit of a victory. So Bolg is deceased. Our own forces, led by Nithi, are jubilant. In jubilant celebration over this welcomed news. Oh, okay. Goody goody.
Stand proud.
And then Bofor's forces, well, perhaps just continue over here. Let's see if it's open for business. It's very much not open for business. Gundabad have been preparing. Alright. Too bad. Okay.
Mind your courage.
Yeah. Your time is gonna come.
This dwarf is ready.
But we have a focus area to achieve, and that'll be Erebor Settling Committee. We've just opened a new hall at the northern root of the mountain. Send word. Let the dwarves of Rhûn, the Oricani, and even those from the southern dunes come and settle in Erebor. Yeah, seems feasible. I think we have some conversion that'll need doing in Sabarangren. So, do we... I think it would be nice to have a goat herder.
Get ready for war.
Might we do some recruitment? Yes, we might.
Mind your courage.
Okay, so let's have a look at where we would need to go. If we go... So our area stretches as far as this mountain.
Stand proud.
So here's my thinking. We're going to march over here so as to go to Havburg eventually. Or maybe the regions over here. I'm not sure what's closer in terms of population centers. But being here, we're going to recruit some units. And those will be an onager and I mean, I really like the halberd units. I must confess my bias. They're pretty lovely. But we'll also have some dwarven warriors. That'll be good. And now we have some cash that we could still spend on developing Dane's halls. We've managed to repair a few bits and bobs. We've managed to construct a monument even. So our control is now sliding back towards normality. Although it is still very, shall we say, loyal to Gundabad. But if we can convert this levying camp into a recruitment camp, that would be lovely. And they have another levying camp. Strange choice, Gundabad. Maybe they're just going for numbers after all. Breeding caves can be turned into sort of sites of industry. So we can go for manufacture, basically. Yeah. Recruitment cost minus 5% unlocks recruitment of onager. Yeah, onager sounds good. Onager sounds good. Otherwise, we might focus entirely on wealth generation. Though this whole compounding wealth thing could be really powerful in the long term with the 10% here, 10% there. You know, before you know it, you're doubling your production everywhere. But I think I'm going to go with a toolsmith. It's going to take a little bit of a while. And eventually burial chambers will be most welcome. But it seems we'll be in a stalemate with Othravilik for now. But with the army that we have available to us in you know, over here in the east, that'll be pushing back against Rhûn. I'm thinking that you know, this should manage, right? This should be a pretty solid little army, ready for quite a lot of hardship, even if push comes to shove. 2 onagers for range, and then a bunch of halberds to take on the enemy when they get close. Seems like a good deal. We seem to have some level up to do, so let's get on with that. Ooh, a banner. Less fatigue, more campaign movement range. But we could also do with... I mean, since this guy is sort of situated inside the town, we could do with some wealth from industrial buildings. That'll be good. Missile attack range might also be nice. What else do we have? More morale against wildmen. Missile attack range. I am gonna go with fiery banners of devastation. And this guy. Let's see what we have. General details. Ah, yes. I think we want better upkeep situation and better movement. That's really those are some powerful advantages for a guy like this. So let's bring him into that. That'll also mean he'll be quicker at getting back to Erebor for some better recruitment options, if that's what he will need to do. And in order to take on an army like this, I think it is what he will need to do. So I think that'll be it for now. Turn 35 then. Okay, it's been a quiet turn, and Dol have... Sorry, not Dol-Guldur. Gundabad have not really been too uppity about us sitting here in their backyard. But they have sent this, which is a little concerning. Okay, a bunch of supply wagons. and a lot of low-tier goblins, it seems.
Stand proud. Let's
return to Dawn's halls.
This dwarf is ready.
And that's okay. We don't necessarily need to exchange any troops here, I think. Or maybe
From a dwarf.
there would be sense in
This dwarf is ready.
taking these who don't really replenish here and send them back toward Erebor where they might.
Mind your courage.
And that would be done via oh dear Beaufort. So let this be the hour.
I'll lead the way.
And we'll leave
Get
behind
ready
these
for
guys.
war. Forward.
Because it'll definitely be nice to have
They can't hide from a dwarf.
these halberdiers here. And then eventually, once battle comes,
This dwarf
we will
is
also
ready.
be in a better place infrastructure wise. We could yeah, getting some advanced recruitment sounds like a good idea.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
I can't hide from a dwarf.
Mind your courage.
No. I will mind my courage. Let's see. So this region, do we have any clues? Himdor, desolate region. Okay. Desolate region tells me that it's not where I would expect an attack to arrive from. So I am going to venture bravely toward Havburg. Now we've gotcha. And it'll sort of be acting as a sort of buffer zone. The good news is that it won't be surrounded by enemies, so it's going to shield Zabarangren from likely attacks. Though of course they may also send troops from over here. Desolate region. It might mean that there's simply potential for development, but no development done. Which is of course very interesting. I feel pretty convinced that we've done what we need to do, though I would be interested in grabbing Thorin here and sending him toward Erebor like this, and then we can sort of again meet this fellow halfway.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
I think there's some logistical potential in that. Okie dokie. Another turn. Hello, Gundabad. Are you up to no good? Do you solemnly swear that you're up to no good? Okay. Allies in need. Our miners have located veins of gemstones. Dwarven jewelry adorned with precious gemstone settings would bring a good deal of profit. We will mine them. All that's left is for you to decide how to proceed. So, we can proceed excavation with caution. Increase our pace. Or press our miners to their limits. Again, dig greedily and deep. In the context of Tolkien, just makes me think, no, not gonna work. Not gonna be good. I'm going to say that we should just dig with haste, but not greedily and deep. We're sort of measured, but we do want progress. Let's go for this one. Okay, Dawn's Halls is under attack.
Mind your courage.
And I think I'm sort of okay with the status quo here. Because we do have decent defenses here, and we have repaired our fort.
Stand proud.
Overall, I see nothing wrong.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, hello there, host of the stone. Well, well, I didn't know our elven friends would be so enamored with stone.
This dwarf is ready.
Oh yes. Can we recruit units at this time? Yes, we can. We can get some Erebor spear guards, which look very swanky. So axe warriors and also axe guards. Okay. Swanky, swanky. We don't want to overextend ourselves on the recruitment, of course. Our recruitments in the east have already added to our financial woes a little bit. And I would like to stay at least above 1,000 in income per turn, because otherwise our construction and development economically is just going to grind to a halt. We're going to need more money, not less, in future. So I'm going to be cautious here. And I'm not going to recruit yet. But Havburg seems to lie open-ish. Okie dokie. So what do we have here? We have a decent standard garrison of theirs. We have a predicted strength that's strong enough to take them on. But if we encircle them for a few turns, that's really going to hurt them. So I think that's what we're going to do. That's what we will do. I wonder if these guys are... In Medieval 2 you can see if they're building siege equipment. I'm not seeing any outward indication of that. Stands non-enemy, of course. I guess we'll see. They might come directly for us. They might not. Time will tell. They have not. Attacked us, but still. Oh, what do we have here? Mine collapse. As a result of our greedy excavation recently, local mines have partially collapsed. Many unfortunate souls remain trapped in the darkness, and operating the yet safe corridors poses a serious challenge. Oh no. So minus growth and minus wealth. Oh dear. Okay. So there are indeed grave consequences. But this looks nice though. Now our axe warriors are coming back into strength. Let's have a look at Thorin and his... yeah, he's sort of a settled kind of guy. You know, he's got crafters and miners in his retinue. He's an architect, coin warden. He's got some battle experience, but he's also injured. Can be healed by letting a character rest. So, he should... yeah, he needs to go back to Erebor, basically. As winter has set in, I am happy to see that we have civic developments gone well. So the question becomes what else we might want. Extra control seems nice. More growth, of course, is good. I think I'm going to go for some precision engineering. Because we do seem to have some bottlenecks in our development tech tree. And since we are in early October and food stores are running low, I don't want to press our...
They can't hide from a dwarf.
Recruitment too much this turn. Though of course if we are to take some troops back, we're going to need to recruit something. Let's bring a couple of these. 2 of them.
Get ready for war. They can't hide from a dwarf.
Then we'll get these dwarven spears as well. And And that plus this, you know, it'll be enough so that we don't have to worry about holding the line too much. I think the forces that are in here have a decent shot if we take battle to them, maybe. Or if they take battle to us. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But we are definitely better off on the defensive than we are on the offensive there.
Get ready for war.
It's also just part of me that knows we gotta act decisively. So let's bring in an additional onager. Yeah, let's make that the case. Any developments we can do? We could make a gear maker. Would consume more food and would take us dangerously low on that one, but the wealth from manufacturer would be good, and unlocking a dwarven giant ballista is tempting. But we could also just go for goat pens, which would probably be a better move. It's a safer move in terms of our food supply. So let's go with that first, and then we put money into our manufacturing in Erebor. I think that's the way it's gonna go. Gundabad have come. Dawn's Halls is under attack from not just one but two armies. We may lose this, but let's not despair just yet. This looks terrible. But we've got some good units in here. And we've got our defensive advantage. So let's show them what determined dwarves can do.
Bloody walls!
Just defend these bloody walls!
The enemy has been spotted.
Yes, indeed. We have spotted the enemy. I'm not enamored with the overall layout of our defenses here. I would love for our towers to be a bit more, I don't know, present in relevant locations, but our opponent has clearly chosen the area with destroyed towers. We would have had watchtowers here, but it was not to be. And my assumption was that our enemies would go for the breach more than anything else. But this has proved slightly erroneous. Actually, I thought us repairing the settlement repaired our defenses, but it shows that I have not quite grasped all mechanics at play. So it'll be interesting to see it all play out. Welcome to riveting gameplay. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording again and we're gonna see where we end up, okay? Okay, the tower is destroyed with fire damage, or is being destroyed with fire damage, and it seems to have set off a thing. So, we are back on, and this battle is happening. So, now we have to fend off our enemies from our walls. The good news is our combat here is even. The tower is getting destroyed, so soon that'll cripple that unit, actually. Yeah, there you go. Alright. We're on. There's a battle. And do they march upon our little breach here? Yes, they do. Potentially with a lot of troops. So it'll be up to our halberdiers to stop them. Let's keep our light troops in this area. Our general is doing generally a pretty good job at winning over these goblins. Gobbleoblins. Our halberdiers are doing a great job at containing them. Yeah, so their early tier troops against our mid tier halberdiers is just a lovely thing. So you're going to go up there, you're going to switch to standard ammunition, and you are going to see if these marauders will come inside. They do, yes, okay. Oh, that's a timed ability like that. Okay, okay. Alright, wasted that. But maybe they'll get it back. Yeah, there we go. Okay, push yourselves forward into that. Okay? Da-da-da-da! Okay, okay. Yeah. I don't like that it says combat even, though. Actually, I would like it to be a lot less even. Okay. How are we doing over here? The enemy has made landing on our walls. And we will need to repel them. Get up there, dwarves. Get up there, dwarves. Because we can't have our troops losing decisively. I will not have it. How are we doing here? More marauders to be shot. Yeah. Alright. And more marauders to be shot. We'll still go for those. Seems to be the best firing arc that I can see. The enemy contests our control point. So, more halberds for their pleasure then. Okay, I think we're doing a good job. Their numbers are going down, ours are staying slightly more solid. Over here though, it's a slightly different story. I'm slightly confused about this whole high threat idea. I mean, surely all their units are a threat. I mean, at what point does an enemy unit not become a threat? I mean, I guess when it routs, but that doesn't seem to be the determining factor. So, I have my misgivings about that whole bit of information. They're just continually unloading troops over here, so we'll need to do something there. More troops! More troops! Dwarven Company winning, Dwarven Miners losing. I'd like to know how that works. I mean, surely... I mean, if units on the same team are doing very differently, then... I don't know, this just seems confusing. So far so good, we're wearing them down. We may come out of this on top. But they are skirmishing against our general's unit here. So let's get them out of that. Oops! They are cutting through. I don't like that. Let's see if we can push them back a bit. And we may also have to commit our general. We just want to keep this flank safe, because they seem to be containing these enemy units here pretty well. I'm happy about that. Still worried a bit about our flanks over here. Oh, they're sending a lot of units. A lot of units. But let's try to see if we can quell this. We may need to send... I mean, the way this is looking, our halberds are actually holding the line really well. Okay, archers, yeah, okay, that's to be expected. That's to be expected. Let's bring our second general over here too. Though, I mean, surely if our general were to truly commit himself, then he would take on... okay, we're dealing with warlords. Lagthak himself. Okay, so if we can take him out, we're in a very good spot. What on earth are you guys doing? I do not believe I sanctioned you moving out of the gate. Come on. That's so weird. Don't do that. Perhaps we just do best in sending these ranged travelers up there. You know, if all this goes completely belly up, then having even a token unit up there will allow the towers to shoot a bit more, take out more troops, and maybe even rout a unit, who knows. Okay, over here, there's madness unfolding. With our units on the outside, now engaged with the enemy. Holding the line though, so that's good. Okay, we're going to send these guys over there to help plug a gap that's opening up. And our Baruch Guard will be most pleasingly deployed into the back of this warband. And then... Okay, good. Dwarven Company, get in there. Okay, yeah, take advantage of the Night Raiders. Because wouldn't we all want to take advantage of some Night Raiders from time to time? Right, our halberdiers are doing good.
They're not done yet.
Okay, our halberdiers are really doing good. I'm so happy with that unit. It's a marvel of warfare.
Let's get in there.
Okay, since you ask. Well, I'd say we're holding the line about as well as we possibly could. We're going to have major losses to recover from, but with the buildings that we're building, we will be able to. And look at this! The enemy is routing left, right, and center over here. Well, I should say center and then left, because there's not really a right of center over here. Ooh, we have a general coming in over here. That might be dangerous, but we have our finest halberdiers on the case. And look at the experience numbers they're getting. Our troops are now exhausted. But their troops are absolutely tired too. And if we can get those warlords to go down, seeing as how their troops are fleeing, then this battle will be over. I am so glad I got these halberdiers over here. Let's see.
How about some fighting?
Oof. It's not looking great over there.
Positions. Tighten up, Dwarves. Disaster. Enemy forces have seized our gates.
But here it's going great. We're taking out the warband.
Tighten up, Dwarves.
Our halberdiers are winning.
Line it up.
They can't keep this takeover up forever. We need to march our halberdiers over though. They need to join our team 1.
The men are running. Stand and fight, damn you.
Stand and fight, damn you!
Positions.
Oh my god, our Iron Guards are on their own now. Holding back 4 different units. No, 6 different units.
Get ready, Dwarves.
Apparently hard to tell whether we are fighting on even terms or not, but
Keep those spears ready.
let's just get our halberdiers over there. They've taken the gate. So now they are timidly trying to surround us. I'm just hoping that we can make some progress on this thing. So let's see if we can
Positions.
gain a bit of momentum over here. Push them out a bit. I don't know what you guys are doing. What are you doing up there? The movement in this game feels very clunky compared to Medieval 2. Like... So what are we down to? The last 1,200 of enemy forces. We might lose both of our generals the way this is looking. Because our halberdiers are taking their sweet time. Okay. These guys seem to not really be in combat. Any indication to the contrary is something I won't accept. So I think I'm just going to keep this halberd unit standing there because it's really doing a good job of containing the enemy. And okay, we're seeing some routing over there. That's nice. And then we're just gonna see how slowly our halberdiers can make it to the site of carnage. Everybody seems to be losing the battle. Us, the enemy, everybody. It's a bit hard to make sense of. We'll keep an eye on this one though. Ah, that's bad. Is it near us? I suppose it must be. Ah, it could be any of them. It doesn't really say. Ooh, here comes some tunnel slaves. It's a bad unit, but it might be enough to do some real carnage. Because we can't really turn and face them very well. But maybe we can just quickly see them out and routed, and then back at swinging against our enemies over here. I mean, over here we're also doing pretty good overall, I would say. Considering, you please, that they were fighting near insurmountable numbers. Over here, I mean, the situation might change a little bit when Ugrad really gets going. Because right now we're still fighting the warband, and it's going absolutely fine. These guys can fight warband for days, it seems, but not certain that we won't see a reversal of fortune with the introduction of the bodyguard unit. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now, our halberdiers need to fight through some muck over here. But hopefully they can. Just hold the line, fellas. Just hold the line. That's all we ask. Right, let's keep it up. We have some enemies to smash. So keep marching. I mean, the way this is looking, we might even be able to get away with only deploying this. This one, yeah, we'll need to go back and help. Sorry guys, I shouldn't have taken you out of battle. It was my mistake. No, not you. Keep moving. Actually, keep moving that way. Come on, can we target these guys? Please? Come on, game. Stop being clunky. I am very much in need of you not being so clunky. Don't worry, lads, don't worry. I know you're shaken, but your friends are coming. It's a bit too late, but your friends are coming. No, what are you doing? What are you... Come on!
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Who are giving up? These guys? No? No? But they are still losing, so go on guys. Give it the old college try. Oops. Yeah, that's the end of them. Well, let's meet them. There's 60 of us, 84 of them. Let's see if we can manage.
Men are broken and are fleeing.
Oh no. Ah. I feel like we almost had it. Okay, they're dead, litter the field, and we are sad. Okay, fair enough. There's only so much to be done. I mean, look at those numbers. 500, 600, 644. I mean, extraordinary numbers from our halberdiers. They have really outdone themselves. But there's only so much a single dwarf might do. But it seems that we found a way to get battle progress back on track. Still have 1100 left. Okay. And then he just runs away. Okay. And we have an incursion. Great. Ascarius lost to Mordor. Okay. Lovely. So. These guys exchange hands, and these will exchange hands.
Let's get moving.
And so Thorin moves back home. And Wardens of Erebor, now armed with Erebor axe guards, can proceed. But look at those replenishment rates! Like 10% replenishment rates! Let's hope they don't keep that up every turn. Because if they do, then there's nothing we'll be able to muster that will take them down. Let's see, we can only get through this pass, it seems. So, this incursion force will just be left unchecked for a bit. Nothing we can do about it. But hopefully, I mean, my hope is that that Gundabad will consider this force a threat, because they are now in control of Dane's halls, and they will want it gone. And so they will spend some energy fighting them, and we can pick up the pieces. I mean, it's perhaps a vain hope, but it's the only one we seem to have. Havburg, how are we doing? We're doing alright. We're just standing here, besieging the place. Like we should. Like we would. And let's see, they are out of supplies in a couple of turns, so let's just keep it up. Anything else we need to do? No, I don't think so. Everybody seems to be happy. No traits to be acquired anywhere. I think we can start making a gear maker though, because it'll be done in 5 turns. And at that point, our latest upgrade to our goat pens will be long implemented. So, make it so. The Hornburg fallen. Goodness, the forces of evil are having a romp of a party these days. Oh well, we will continue toward Erebor.
This way. Get ready for war.
But I have a sense that this army might not be ready for prime time. We may need more troops. We may need more troops. But then again, if we strike quickly, then we might just surprise them. I think you'll find they stand a chance. The good news is that we have some really good troops here, right? I mean, these Erebor axe guards are really good. We've got some spears, we've got some warriors, we've got an honor gem. There's a lot that can be done with those troops, I feel. And Havburg will soon be ours. How is their attrition going? Yeah, okay, they're pretty much intact. So, siege attrition will continue. More bad news! The Lord and Lady of Lothlorien fled their home of Casgaladon. Without the ring of air to preserve the golden wood, we fear Malon trees will be ruined by the enemy. Oh dear! So, now we'll have to take refugees from everywhere. Okay, well, this garrison has run out of supplies and it will be suffering attrition. Is it already apparent? No, not yet. Next turn though, it's gonna be fun. And we have our goat pens. Hooray, hooray! More food, as we can see. A bit more income. Goody, goody. Let's get back to Erebor.
My axe grows restless.
Hooray, hooray. More replenishment for everybody.
Mind your courage.
Mind your courage!
They don't stand a chance.
They're probably trying to rebuild Dane's halls in their image now. I'll be buggered if I let it happen.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
Anything else that we could do? Our infrastructure seems pretty much where we can expect it to be. So, end the turn. It's a quiet end turn, and Havburg can now be seen in a much more favourable light. This seems like the kind of army that we can take on quite easily.
Let's get going.
Let's go and have a look at Dane's halls, hoping that they haven't rebuilt it completely in their image, because if they do, then they get a lot of garrison forces. I want to take on only the army that they had left back then. Okay. New strides can be made technologically. Oh yes, of course, we have upgraded to here, so we might actually have some new perks. Some new town upgrades for, say, Minazingunir. Right? Yes! Small iron mines can be done. Gem mines. Excellent. Okay. That is probably well worth it. It'll take out some food consumption on both ends. But the wealth will be massive. And I suppose winter may soon ease our food situation.
They can't hide from a dwarf.
But we'll keep monitoring it. So, another turn comes about, and we still have food surplus. Well, namely because our gem mines have yet to be built. Let's have a look at Havburg. This may be a place where we can expand our food production, so let's make that happen. Oh, look at that! There's basically nothing left defending the place, and we will make full use of it. Let's fight it on the battle map, I think. We'll bombard it with siege and march on them with halberds. Do they have? They have 4 units of huntsmen, 4 units of various troops, with the best being some warriors, and then they have their general, who will be either on a horse or maybe something else. Let's get it going. We start our deployment. Oh, look at this. Fun, fun, fun. Another settlement type. Happy to see it. Not all of it in tip-top shape. The runic favelas. Okay. Switch to fire ammunition, please. We must take out any towers we can. Let me see, they have that one. That seems to be it, actually. Well, fine. Fine. So we have our mobile infantry division.
We have laid great chunks of their city to waste.
Yes, quite clearly we have laid chunks of their city to waste. You know what, let's put Team 2 sort of over here. Don't know why it does this. Good enough. And then we grab our halberdiers and we deploy them like so, and then we put them in a team. I guess that's the thing, isn't it? We need to first deploy people and then group them. Enemies sighted! Yes, come this way, Rhûn.
The enemy, we will crush the enemy with our greater numbers.
Oh, yes. Yes, we will. And superior firepower. Their weapon damage is pretty low. When you look at the armor that we have, like our halberdiers that are not great at blocking missile damage, they still have an armor stat twice as high as their missile damage. So, you know, pretty good.
General is under attack.
Oh, hello! Here come the runic warriors. That's the general's unit, and they're not even a high-level unit. I thought they would get one of those, but no, they didn't. Okie dokie. Yes, and face the enemy properly. Don't make it easy on them. Come on. If we can avoid losing people, then we will be happy. We've already lost more than I would care to. Stop firing. I believe we have done enough to these poor people.
Get ready, dwarves. Line it up.
Come on. Don't turn your back on the enemy. This is what I mean. There's something really clunky about how the pathfinding works in this. I really like the graphics of this, but mechanically there's some things about... Maybe it's Atilla as a whole. I don't know. I don't know.
Keep those spears ready.
Ah, okay. General running away. I think it's only fair that we offer him a warm goodbye. We don't have no water, let the motherfucker burn. Are they trying to get back to their tower? That would make some sense. Did you get him? Oh, we may have killed that general, yeah. Unless it's one of these guys. Okay, that's a nice little detail. You know, that's the kind of animation detail that makes this a real improvement on Med 2, isn't it? But, yes. But commanding the troops is a little clunky. And this situation is a little agonizing, I have to say. Could you just bombard this? Might be good. Ah, victory. Good, good. I'll take that. What a nice little party we have had here today. I say we occupy Hofburg.
Mind your courage.
And we can get some details here. So, missile attack range for siege units would be nice. Wealth would be nice. More morale against Easterlings could be really useful. I think we're going to go with the fiery banners of devastation. Sounds very homey, doesn't it? I mean, we need a good fire, a good hearth, you know? It's going to help us. And is there anything here? Missile attack range for attack rate for siege units could be really nice. But since this is a larger army, I would say a 5% upkeep reduction is also not to be scoffed at. So if we do that, overall we'll be good. Let's see. We'll need to repair and repair. And we have no more money with which to repair, but eventually we shall. Yeah, more food. That's good. That's wonderful. I'm aware that this episode is getting longer, but I am so invested.
Now I've got you.
What's going on here, though? Why are we losing numbers? Frozen. Ah, no. Oh, that's a pity. I thought we dwarves would be okay with the snow, but apparently we're not. Okay. I'll have to take that into consideration, of course. Let's move on. Oh, this is interesting. Beaufort has now emerged as an elder councillor with a completed term in office, and he can be appointed to a high one. Sounds nice. Ah, and early January has come about, and I mean, in a reversal of how it works in my part of the world, January has seen the melting of snow. Usually it's January in Denmark, that's when snow starts falling for sure. I mean, it's not like we get snowfall in October, and there's something about the seasons. Ah, okay. Anyway, let's not think about that. Let's not worry there.
Get ready for war.
So, Beaufort. Okay, let's go into our faction details. Because our... Let's see, Beaufort could be appointed to Master of Treasures. It's fun. Let's see to it. Okay. Over here, we are reconstituting our forces. Lovely, lovely. We could recruit more. So what I really want, I tell you what I want. What I really, really want. I wanna do iron mines. Because now our food is in a good nick. But first, we'll have to convert this, and that takes cash too. but it will be very meaningful. Could also convert this, but we need to repair it first. No. These are the things. These are the things. Okay, we'll repair those, then we gain some money for next turn. Let us not go into too much debt with more military spending for now. I say we're very happy having taken Hofburg. And let's stay there for now. Because the place is a little, rockety. We could lose control of it, so we don't want to do that. Well, look at this. Dory needs a follower. Let's give him a miner. And we can get a provincial governor. Ah, of course, yes, over here. We need someone we can really trust. We're gonna go with the Beaufort II. In the Carnen hinterlands. And then we can issue an edict, which for today is going to be town watch funding, I think. Or maybe state-appointed songwriters, so we can get some cultural shifts going on. We want that. Want to endear ourselves to the good people, so we're going to do that through song and merriment. Show the people that being subject to the king under the mountain is not all bad. Okay, let's see what we have here. Political obstruction. We are going to instate him by decree. Thorin Stonehelm is rather influential, and I think he can take the hit. Let's have a look at Dane's halls. Oh, okay. Gundabad heavy blades. Okay. I didn't see them managing this level of defense so quickly. But, okay. Break the siege, guys. You're gonna go home. Sorry. We're gonna go home, lick our wounds. We'll return some other day with a fine fighting force. Gonna get a village going there, and I guess that's about it. Is that much more we can do? Although Erebor is growing, so that's really nice. We can get some undeveloped land going. Ooh, we could also get some undeveloped land going here eventually. That's worth investigating for sure. I would almost say, do we want extra agriculture? I mean, extra agriculture will be good. But really, we're in need of extra cash. So let's go with a workshop. A simple little workshop. Representatives from the prominent mining guild have reached out to us imploring us to invest in gem mine. One such, in one of the local settlements. They claim the riches we could extract would be beyond our wildest imagination. Okay, make a gem mine. Haven't we already done that? Ah, haha, there we go. Okay, so in order to do that, we would need to get tier 3 mines. So first of all, we need this upgrade. How long do we have for this quest? 7 turns! I'm sorry, that's impossible. I mean, it would be nice to get that in that time, but it's going to take 5 turns to research the focus area, and then we need to build the building. It's not going to happen. Sorry, game. I'm going to have to disappoint you.
Get ready for war!
But it would be nice to get a bit more. Yeah. Let's get some of this. Cheaper recruitment costs, that could be really handy too. Small iron mines, so yeah. I mean, hey, it's the Iron Hills, isn't it? Gotta go with the namesake sometimes. And then eventually we can also go for some markets. Hello, my expeditious friend.
Forward! I'll lead the way. Let's get
We don't need to go all the way back to Erebor. We just need to go far enough. And we keep on going.
mind your courage.
And thus we start healing a bit. So far so good. Our income is soaring.
My axe
Great.
less. Stand proud.
Our control is improving over here in the hinterlands of Carden. We're gonna go for a market? Yeah, let's go for a market. Again, there's gonna be a drain of our food, but for now we're still okay, and our food situation will probably improve a little bit over the coming of the year. So let's remain optimistic, okay? Let's remain optimistic.
Get ready for war.
Another quiet turn.
Mind your courage.
A good bit of money to burn.
This dwarf is ready.
This would take 9 turns to build, which would give us a decent amount of time. You know, it'll give a lot of wealth. It will give us garrison forces, security, and 40% wealth from all buildings province-wide, which means that the gem mines are going to get more productive as well. I mean, our income is going to skyrocket with that. And province... I guess the province is Dwarven Realms, right? So, yeah, saving up for that would be really, really nice. 1 turn left on building that.
Get ready for war.
And we can see that our recruitment costs have already come down a little bit. And they are likely to come down even more as these iron mines are coming. So once they are here, we will want to make full use of that and start training a bunch of lovely troops. Ooh, let's look at this. Nori has completed his term in office. Okay, so on to the faction here. So many deceased people. Okay, we can take Dory. No, it was Nori, right? Okay, so he could be appointed higher, and we could also take our Master of Treasures here, appoint him up here, and then we could shift Nori in a turn to come into something higher. But I guess we can't do that yet. That's okay. And we've constructed a... Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're not that far away from our food stocks beginning to tank. But... we have time, we have time. So we're going to start constructing the treasure hall of Thror. And then convert us into maybe some goat herders. Let's see, 30 plus 10 per fertility level of the region. How fertile is Hafburg?
Get ready for war.
It could be pretty fertile. Let's see, fertility average compared to here, which is meager. So it's already going to get better turnout than it does in Sabar Anglin. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Lovely, lovely. And now everywhere's building. Everywhere's building good. And in one more turn, lovely things will start happening. Hafburg is becoming more and more controllable, as it were. It's good to see. Let's keep our army there for one more turn, and eventually they'll be able to move out. But yeah, if we are to do anything here, then yeah, we really need to get back toward our own borders, or our homelands, where recruitment can be a bit more feasible. But actually, I'm not too worried about the state of this army. I think we might be able to take a place like Dagenholm. So, yeah, let's march out next turn though, because it's likely to incur a significant deficit once we leave the settlement. As for Erebor, what happens if we take our good Thorin out of there? Doesn't seem to impact the place too negatively. So we are going to send him over. So he can merge some troops with the Wardens of Erebor. And what have we here? Large enemy armies. That can come at us this way. Ambushing horde. Everything. Okay, they're really gearing up for something here. So gathering our strength in one place would probably be wise. And maybe we should recruit at least one unit before anything else. Any cheaper units that we might want? Yeah, let's get a halberd unit. They are reliable. Very reliable. It seems to me that our enemy plans to try and circumvent our strongest forces. We'll need to meet them where they are, and do so with great force. Port of Pelagir shuttered. Oh god. Gondor's doing terribly. Everybody's doing terribly, it seems.
This dwarf is ready.
Now these hosts seem to be of very poor quality, but we should not underestimate numbers for the sake of it. Where could they go? They could be going over here to Minas Gunir.
They can't hide from a dwarf. Last dwarf is ready. Stand proud.
So it's very possible that our best choice of action is to put everybody with
My axe grows restless.
Thorin. Though he's a bit more of a managerial type. Whereas Waffle, well, he doesn't have much of a type at all. But he, yeah, but they both have some qualities. Though I'm gonna go with one who's not injured in battle, one who's a proven campaigner and has good command, and that is going to be Waffle. If anybody's gonna lead our forces to greatness, it'll be Waffle.
They can't hide from a dwarf. This way.
So we're gonna
Quickly now.
put our troops
This way.
into one glorious basket.
Grows restless.
Thorin heads back home.
Get moving. Get ready for war.
It's good to see that our food situation is still stable. It makes me feel good about putting in an order for a ceramist. Havburg is building, right? Oh yes, we're doing the goat herder thing. Good. Okay,
Stand proud.
so we can spend a bit of cash. Oh look, yes, our expenses have indeed gone down yet again. We are approaching 1,000. Thanks to the iron mine. So let's get an. I'm curious about the ballista. Let's try one of ballistas, but you know, then we're gonna get some Erebor spear guards, I think. And let's see. We could probably also slot in an additional onager, and then one more infantry troop.
Ready for war.
And I think this army is going to be quite something. So we'll have 3 units of siege machines, which will be a great ranged advantage, and we will have strike troops, we'll have a good battle line, and also some medium infantry to go here and there. It's gonna be a good time. These cave dwellers are gonna have a hard time taking us on. I hope. Havburg, how are you doing? Oh, it's looking good over here. It's looking good. What happens if we take our dear lad out of town?
Mind your courage.
Oof! Yeah, a deterioration of 10. Potential hostile incursion in 3 turns.
Stand proud. Let's get going.
Sorry, you're going back. I don't like that. Next turn then. Ah, here comes Gundabad. And they have got an army. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger there. And of course they've met us before we gathered our new forces, so this will be an interesting one. The morale will be slightly lower than usual because of their status inside our country. Yeah. So maybe we will be forced to retreat. You know what? Yeah, I think the odds are stacked against us, so we're not going to take on this fight just yet. But what we can do is regroup and reform our units and then strike back at them. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. So, be kind to yourself, dear viewer. Thank you for watching. Be good to those you love. And then, I'll see you soon for more. Captain Total Waffle, considerably out.